Hello, this is Geno from Music Villa, and today on Geno Likes we're going to talk about comparison between the Electro Voice Everse 8 and the Bose S1 Pro. Now both these are battery-powered, small, lightweight, fantastic PA systems all on their own. There's a lot of similarities, however they're very different. And you're going to say, well, which one's better? I'm going to tell you right now, this is an orange, this is an apple. Now, unless you just don't flat out like oranges, neither one of these is better than the other. They're kind of for different people. So let's talk about that. Let's talk quickly about what the biggest difference is. The biggest difference is the Electro Voice is a standard speaker. And what I mean by that is there's a woofer and there's a horn, okay? When companies started doing this with a high-end driver and a woofer, you had to take care of a problem, and the problem was this effect right here, right? Any kind of cone is going to have this kind of effect. So there's lots of math involved to make that cone sound smooth, all right? The other thing that happens is you have a set amount of dispersion. On this guy, this is a square horn, so you get 100 degrees horizontal and 100 degrees vertical and horizontal. So Bose is kind of well known for a line array. And what a line array is, when you go to a big concert, you see that whole line of speakers like this. There's a reason for that. The reason is you don't get any kind of phasing issues, and you also don't have any hot spots. On a standard speaker, this one included, if you walk directly in front of that, you're going to really hear that, whereas the Bose is a little bit more smoother. Directionally, you have 120 degrees this way as opposed to 100 here, and you only have 50 degrees this way, which is fine. Both these guys lay on their side wonderfully as monitors, and the biggest difference probably is in the guts. So the flat-out sound difference is that the EV sounds like a PA system. The S1 really sounds like what you put into it. So if you're going to sing through it, it's going to sound like your voice. If you're going to play guitar through it, it's going to sound like your guitar. These are fantastic for singer-songwriters. The EV, again, fantastic for singer-songwriters who like it to sound like a PA. So it's a very different kind of sound. Again, we're not going to actually play these things because you're listening on a computer speaker. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. So come on into the store, listen to them, decide which one you like. The other difference is Bose has always packed all this technology into their stuff to keep it real easy. So there's not a lot of knobs on this thing. There's some reverb. And there's a couple little voicings that Bose calls the tone match, all right? Electro Voice has a digital screen on here, and it's got all sorts of stuff. It's got 30 different effects. It has 3-band EQ as opposed to 2-band EQ. I think power ratings on these guys, Bose rates this at 150. The printed power on this is 800 watts. I'm assuming that's a peak power, so it's probably more, RMS is probably like more 425, somewhere in there. Is one louder than the other? Again, when you're standing there and you're getting the hot spot, you'll think this one's louder. When you're actually using it, they both work wonderfully, and you can hear both of them at long distances. This guy weighs about a pound more than the Bose, so the Bose is a tiny bit more portable. They're both battery powered, as I said, 11 hours of runtime on the Bose, 12 on the Electro Voice. One of the really cool things about both these products is with the app on your phone, you can actually Bluetooth and stereo to both of these, and I can't tell you how awesome that is. I mean, you don't have to be a musician to enjoy these. You can use them in your backyard, pool party. I actually have a Bluetooth speaker I take out to my hot tub every night. Very, very cool that you can run them in stereo with the app. Both products do that. Now, if you want to run a microphone and have it come out of both, you do need to use a cable to tie 2 EVs or 2 Boses together, or even one of each. You could do that too. Lots of fun accessories available for these guys. One of the things I do like about the Electro Voice is there's a cool little waterproof cover for the electronics, which I think is kind of cool. We have some of those accessories here in the store. That cover does come with the Electro Voice. So that being said, that's the shootout between both of these. If you say, which one does Geno like? I'll tell you right now on my Christmas list, you're welcome to buy me either one. I'll be happy.